модел.
And he says,
И той казва,
George Lucas.
тук Джордж Лукас е на телефона. И аз казвам,
And I'm like, you're white, like the wall.
И вече побелявам, станах бял като стената.
He needs his
Той си търси
Starfighter.
Starfighter.
I said it's an X-Wing.
Един приятел, който ни гостуваше тук преди, даде много странно предложение. Всъщност не е предложение, той каза, че Оби-Уан Кеноби всъщност е религиозен фанатик, който приканва млади хора, в случая Люк Скайлокър, да се бият за неговите каузи. Религиозни каузи.
You know, it's funny actually, that comes from Qui-Gon Jinn.
Странно, че този филм всъщност дава...
Is this your theory?
It
actually comes from Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn was a dark Jedi. That explored dark arts. And through Obi-Wan's story and upbringing and discovering the lower levels of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, this is from the comic books I read, okay? Brilliant writing. He discovered Qui-Gon Jinn doing some very different type of force magic. And it was the dark arts like the Night Sisters were studying, just like Palpatine was doing. But he was doing it because Qui-Gon Jinn was the apprentice of Count Dooku, I believe, was it not? Count Dooku, who was the old apprentice of who was Chief Palpatine's apprentice anyway from the Clone Wars. But they were trying to experiment on how to, they were trying to experiment on both sides of the Force to be able to...
is the point in the Mandalorian.
Yes, they're recycling the same bullshit. They recycle this Star Wars is not Star Wars anymore. It's Spaceballs. It's not the same anymore. Rogue One was good enough. Andor was good after episode 11, I think, when Benjamin Caron took over from The Crown. Great series, great director. But I'm not a fan anymore of the franchise like I used to be. It's sad. Yeah, because they make everything plastic. You know, the armor looks like plastic. I mean, it's terrible. And Baby Yoda is pointless. Do you remember the original Yeah, Grogu. Sorry. Do you remember the original comics? The original comics of After Return Jedi, the original sequel to the trilogy. Han Solo and Leia had 2 kids. I think it was Jaina Solo and the guy who became Darth Caedus. I forget his Ben Solo. And Ben Solo was very sensitive in the Force. And was sent to his uncle Luke Skywalker on the planet Tython to study at the new rebuilt Jedi Temple. Luke Skywalker had a top student named Kylo Ren.
Люк Скайуокър е имал
много
добър ученик, Кайло Рен,
Ben to the dark side.
който искал да обърне Бен към към тъмните сили.
Due to this, he became a dark side user. Then killed Kylo Ren. And through that disruption and what Luke saw and the burning of his temple, Jaina Solo felt into the Force and her Force was awakened. Her awareness in the Force was awakened. So she hijacked the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca and flew to Tython to face her brother. And you can see the parts, what I'm saying, and how they changed it to make Rey the granddaughter of Palpatine with Snoke as an artificial pawn like Dooku was metaphorically in the Clone Wars. They're not being creative at all. In my opinion. I think they completely destroyed it. There's actually an interview of George Lucas. And he says, he opens up about it. He said, they came to me And I gave them my 3 scripts,
аз им дадох моите
which were based
сценарии, които
on the
бяха
comics
базирани на
I
комикс,
had written for me
който бях
in the
написал за
90s,
себе си.
the one I just told you.
Тези сценарии ги бях писал за себе си.
And they told me they would do the movies as they were written.
направят тези филми както са описани.
J.J. Abrams was there. He signed it. Kathleen, the girl from Disney, which I'm very surprised that woman would cause this to happen, allow this to happen. I don't know how that happened. Because she was Indiana Jones, she was Terminator, I think, or maybe not Terminator. Anyway, the point is, she was behind ILM, and you know. Anyway, he says they completely turned around and made it something different. So imagine what he's feeling every day. Now, he said, I sold the franchise so I can spend time with my daughter. I get that. He's 70-something years old. How many kids, how many marriages. He never had time for his family, now he wants to do it. I understand this. I actually went to school with his daughter, his firstborn, or secondborn. I can't remember. Film school, we went to New York Film Academy together. And she's great. And we were together a lot because we could relate to each other. The son of, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme and the daughter of George Lucas. Of course, being next to her, it's like you're the daughter of George fucking Lucas. I'm the son of an action star. Cool. But that's like Star Wars, man. And in 1996, at the premiere of Desert Heat, Inferno, the movie my dad did in the desert with Danny Trejo, my father was a little drunk that night. He stood on the table at Planet Hollywood and he cut a real X-Wing model. Because they had them displayed. He cut it and we took it home and it was full of dust and you could see a real ILM model. It's like this big. In perfect condition, only it's dusty. And there was a TIE fighter behind it, but we couldn't cut that one, it was too high. It's a real piece that they didn't blow up, it was a model. And you can see the mounting points of all the rigging underneath. The details were insane. Insane. And I brought it home and I remember playing with it in the house. And my father didn't know how to tell me we had to give it back because he was very drunk. So he makes a phone call, pretends to make a phone call. Next morning. Chris, can you come down? Yeah, I come down, Dad, yes. And I'm carrying the X-Wing. And he says, George Lucas. And I'm like, in white, like the wall. He says he needs his Starfighter ship back. I said it's an X-Wing. Are you sure it's the one?
X-Wing, сигурен че е този?
They're gonna come anytime. I said okay, I was so sad. Who comes to the house? 6 hours later, Irvin Kershner, the director of Empire Strikes Back, because he wanted to do a movie with my dad, a sci-fi. Didn't work out. But he signed the poster for me, I still have it. May the force be with you, Christopher, always. Beautiful calligraphy. Amazing. Irvin Kershner. Right, sorry.
Подписахме, той ми направи специален документ и го написахме заедно, беше много.
And I gave him the X-Wing. And he gave me the poster.
Той ми даде един всъщност плакат, на който се подписа.
And he was the coolest guy. He was very tall. He was like 2 meters and some
Той
change.
беше огромен, 2-метров мъж.
And he played with the X. He's like, we used to put the camera here because you see between the and the wings would actually move, but they were so dusty that they couldn't move. So those were actually animatronics inside that were too old to maybe even bring back to life. I don't know. But it was an amazing experience. That's my experience with Star Wars. As close as I got to something.
Обаче той беше толкова стар този модел, че нищо вече не се движеше.
Good stuff.
Но беше много готино преживяване.
Good stuff.
Много хубав спомен.
Then he passed away, so.
Но за съжаление той почина този човек.
Yeah, he's an epic director.
Но епичен режисьор беше.
He made the best Star. We all love Empire Strikes Back. It's the best one.
Империята отвръща на удара, знаете. Аз много го харесвам.
The characters, the story, Boba Fett, everything.
Всички тези герои,
Carbonite, the hand of your father. Yeah, it's just great.
Аз съм твоя баща и така.
It was great. Great stuff.
Супер.
Super.